How's it going, guys? ZacCox here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be doing a question and answer video. So, if you guys want to see more like this on the channel, all you got to do is leave a like rating down below. If we could go for 300 likes, that would be awesome, as well as don't forget to subscribe for some awesome and more daily GTA 5 content, and that way you guys never miss out on an upload. And last but not least, if you guys want to be featured in next week's Q&A video, follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. Those links are provided in the description. That's where I announce when I'm going to be doing Q&As, and that's where you guys can tweet at me or leave comments with your questions, and I will answer them, and hopefully you will be featured in the next video. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are down below, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So the first question comes from Anthony Noel, and he goes on to say, which GTA or GTA cities would you like to see in the next Grand Theft Auto game? It could be Liberty City, Vice City, Los Santos, North Yankton, Las Venturas, San Fierro, etc. So, I want to extend this one to you guys. You let me know down in the comments which city or cities would you like to see in the next Grand Theft Auto game, and I'll be eager to read through all of those. So, this is a very interesting question. It's a concept that I've thought a lot about because it's very cool. So, I've always had in mind the idea of a quote-unquote GTA International, and basically, I could see 3 different cities being in the next GTA game, which would be very awesome. Say Liberty City, Vice City, which is the only game we haven't had a remake of, and then say Los Santos, for example, or maybe even a new city. And we also have, I think it would be cool to have the 3 character option once again, being able to switch from the 3, but in this instance, each character lives in a different city. So that would be awesome, and then later on down the line, they all meet up, because if you think about it, in GTA 4, we had 3 characters, but one was Nico Bellic, then we had Johnny Klebitz and Luis Lopez, but it took a standalone DLC to get the other 2 characters, and then in GTA 5, Rockstar implemented the character wheel, which allowed us to switch in between the 3 characters. And fun little fact, in San Andreas, that was supposed to be implemented, and there were supposed to be 3 protagonists, but that was removed because at the time there wasn't enough hardware sufficient, or the hardware wasn't sufficient enough to sustain that and run the game smoothly with that feature in there. So we have it in GTA 5, and I think it would be cool to see it return in GTA 6, but this time, since the consoles are a lot more powerful than they were when GTA 5 first released, being able to have 3 different cities with 3 different characters. So that is the whole concept that I had in mind for that. Now moving on, we have Michael Harrigan, and he goes on to say, what was the first Grand Theft Auto game that I ever played? And that was GTA Vice City. Awesome game. I played it 2 years after the release in 2004. That's when I first got it, and a lot of good memories are associated with that game. My favorite GTA of all time. I'm kind of biased when it comes to that, but it was my first game, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. The first game that you ever play is generally the favorite out of a series. So yes, GTA Vice City was the first game or GTA game that I ever played. Now moving on, we have Echo GTA, and he says, what kind of heist would you like to see added in future updates? And that's a good question. My favorite, or excuse me, not favorite, but the kind of heist that I would like to see added in a future update would definitely be, say, a mansion heist where we go into a luxury mansion in Rockford Hills, and we scout it out, we rob it, and it's a very similar concept to one that was scrapped before the release of GTA 5, where it involved Michael and Trevor acting as a gay couple, and they go and scout this house out that's for sale, this luxury mansion, and they try and find the safe and scout out these high priority items, and then they go back in and then they steal them. So I think it was called the Sharmuta job. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was, and I think that would be so cool to have in GTA 5 once again. Maybe add that back into the game. Now the next question comes from Omar Ahmed, and he says, which GTA game would you make an HD remake of with the same physics as GTA 5? So this kind of correlates with the first question that we had, but I would remake San Andreas, because San Andreas, it has a similar setting to GTA 5, of course, and a lot of people would like to see GTA San Andreas remade with updated and HD graphics. So it would be cool to go back to the 90s and play with updated graphics and stuff in San Andreas, as it had such a good storyline. So that would probably be my my game that I would like to see remade, or my favorite GTA game that I would like to see remade by Rockstar Games with updated graphics. Now, the last question we have is from Swifters, and he says, do you like potatoes? Yes, I had a baked potato for lunch today, but that's kind of irrelevant to what I want to talk about. I want to mention, a lot of you guys have been asking me in the past few weeks, why am I not saying, how's it going, guys? My name is Potato. in the videos anymore, and I want to address that because if you've noticed, I've been saying, how's it going, guys? ZacCox here, and essentially my branding is ZacCoxTV. That's the channel name, and for a while, the reason Potato Smuggler was a deal and I said my name is Potato is because that was my Xbox Live gamer tag, and when I first created my channel, that's what I tried to make the URL and the channel name, Potato Smuggler. However, all that stuff was taken. I'm sure people in the past just made an account called Potato Smuggler and then they deleted it, so the URL was gone forever and I was not able to claim that. So I came up with ZacCoxTV, not the best branding out there, but I wanted everything to kind of match. I want to say, hey guys, ZacCox here, just to keep that flow going. It's also more professional, and at the time when I started YouTube, I was about 13 years old, and now I am 17, almost 18, so it's just, I've kind of outgrown that little name, but also I just feel it's more professional and matches the branding well, so that's why I'm saying my name is ZacCox and not Potato, of course. So I just wanted to address that because a lot of you guys have been wondering. I get multiple comments per day asking what happened to Potato, and that is the reason right there. So that's about it for this week's Q&A. That about wraps everything up. If you guys would like to see more Q&As on the channel, be sure to leave a like rating down below. Let's go for 300 likes. Be sure to subscribe for more daily GTA 5 content. And of course, last but not least, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both those links are in the description. That way you guys can know when I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and you can tweet at me your questions and be featured in next week's episode. So, with all that said and out of the way, I believe that's just about it. You guys all take it easy, have a safe one, and I will see you all in the next video. Oh my god, look at this sneaky little ninja there.